Hey guys, Chris Fix here. If your Nissan's check engine light is on, your car feels sluggish, or your fuel economy has tanked, your O2 sensor could be to blame. This tiny part manages your engine's air-fuel ratio. When it fails, everything suffers. The good news? You can diagnose it yourself with just a few tools. Today I'll show you how to spot the symptoms, test your O2 sensor, and save money on repairs. Let's get started. The O2 sensor is your car's exhaust sniffer, measuring oxygen in the exhaust and sending data to the ECU. Your Nissan has at least two. The upstream sensor, before the catalytic converter, controls fuel mixture, while the downstream sensor, after the converter, monitors emissions. The upstream sensor is the usual culprit for performance issues. If you're chasing rough idle or bad mileage, focus on the upstream sensor. Downstream sensor failures mostly trigger emissions warnings, not drivability problems. Knowing which is key to a quick fix. Your Nissan will warn you when an O2 sensor is failing. Watch for a check engine light, sudden drops in fuel economy, rough idle, hesitation, or a rotten egg smell from the exhaust. Black smoke or engine misfires. Also classic signs. Remember, upstream sensor issues hurt performance and mileage. Downstream sensor failures usually just mean you'll fail an emissions test. If you notice these symptoms, it's time to check your O2 sensor. Don't ignore the warning signs. Let's get hands-on. First, visually inspect your O2 sensors. Look for cracks, damaged wires, or loose connectors. Check for melted or frayed wiring and make sure connectors are clean and secure. Even a simple wire fix can solve your problem. Next, test the sensor's heater circuit with a multimeter. Unplug the sensor, find the heater pins, usually same color, and check resistance. A good sensor reads 230 ohms. Infinite or zero. The heater's dead, replace the sensor. Quick, easy, and tells you a lot. Don't forget, exhaust leaks near the sensor can also cause false readings. Always start with these simple checks. Now let's test the sensor's signal. Warm up the engine, then back probe the upstream sensor's signal and ground wires with your multimeter set to DC volts. A healthy sensor's voltage should rapidly bounce between 0.1 and 0.9 volts. If it's stuck or slow to change, the sensor is bad. This test mimics what a ProScan tool sees, no fancy equipment needed. If your readings are off, it's time for a new sensor. Always be careful around a running engine. Safety first. This test confirms if your O2 sensor is really the problem. If your tests show a problem, should you clean or replace? Cleaning only helps with mild carbon buildup, not electrical failures. If the heater's dead or the voltage is stuck, replacement is your only option. Replacing an O2 sensor is simple. Remove the old one with a sensor socket, add anti-seize to the new one's threads, and install. Don't get anti-seize on the tip. Most sensors last 60,000 100,000 miles. Replace as needed for best performance. Reset the check engine light by disconnecting the battery or after a few drives. A new sensor means better mileage and peace of mind. Ignore a bad O2 sensor and you'll pay for it, literally. Fuel economy can drop by 40%, and unburned fuel can destroy your catalytic converter, a 1000 pluses repair. Bad sensors also foul spark plugs, cause engine damage, and guarantee you'll fail emissions tests. Common trouble codes include P0130, P0131, P0132, and P0134. Look them up for your Nissan. The fix is cheap and easy compared to the damage a bad sensor can cause. If you're unsure, ask a mechanic, but try these tests first. You've got this. Save money, fix your car, and keep it running strong.